Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the greatest YouTube show and channel on the planet, Sivel. I am Meezy F, baby, Manny Torres.
It's a long name, dude. I'm still just Bo, keeping it short and sweet.
No last name. Alright, so today we're going to get into a whole bunch of other stuff. New X-Men movie coming out.
Wait, Manny, we forgot to introduce one really important person.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, okay.
Well, guys, if you've watched any of our previous videos and you heard a little critter in the background, this is her right here. This is Veda.
That is Veda. She is our mascot and she's adorable. Look at you. Look at you.
Alright, that's enough.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Alright, so today we're going to get into a few different things. We're going to talk about the new X-Men movie that just got announced recently. Wolverine 3 wrapped up filming. We're going to talk about some DC stuff, some Flash stuff, so just bear with us.
X-Men films, X-Men, or honestly just any of them, good or bad?
Good or bad? I mean, the new one coming out is New Mutants. And you know what? Like, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge X-Men fan. It's literally the reason I side with Marvel on a lot of stuff is because of the X-Men. I just love that universe so much. And as much as I love it, the movies are just incredibly inconsistent, unfortunately. I mean, we had what, 1 and 2 were good, 3 was ass. We don't talk about Origins. Days of Future Past was good.
For Origins, I'll give it just the beginning. It was on track, man, but then like it just no.
So New Mutants, I mean, if you guys have ever heard of the comic book, it's about a teenage group of mutants that are kind of like on the up and up. For those of you who watched Days of Future Past and you remember the character Sunspot that was in the beginning, he's actually one of the New Mutants. Also, fun fact, the only reason you know his name's Sunspot is because, what's his name? Bishop's one line in that movie is Sunspots. That's literally the only thing. It's a cool little comic book, but it's just, they have a bad track record, man. Like, my heart really wants Marvel to just take over the rights for X-Men, dude, so they can do those guys justice, because it's like, we'll get 1, maybe 2 good movies, followed by an abomination, and I really don't want to see that. As far as like the other X-Men movies, you know, again, we only had like those 2 that were good.
Well, X1 and
X1 and X2. As far as the main canon, and then it was Bad, and then Days of Future Past, right?
Well, I mean, First Class.
First Class was good too. Okay,
First Class
awesome.
was really good.
Sweet, yeah, First Class was really good. Excuse me for those of you who love First Class. And you know, just going along with the whole X-Men thing, I don't know if you heard the new Wolverine movie finished filming.
Of course.
Yes, of course you did.
Well, speaking of Wolverine, there was Origins, then there was the Wolverine where he goes to Japan, which, yeah, it was there.
For those of you who don't know, Wolverine is my absolute favorite superhero.
Because he's Canadian, because like me.
And other reasons.
Mostly because he's Canadian.
No, because he's a badass and he's a skeleton and he has a healing factor. He's a fighter. Shut up. Anyway.
So he likes Wolverine a lot. He likes Deadpool a lot. Both happen to be Canadian, and then one of his best friends is Canadian.
And favorite superhero, I don't know why the Lord has not gifted me with a good Wolverine movie. And like
Hollywood.
Whatever, dude. Either one. They haven't given me, whoever the fuck gives them out, they're not giving me a good movie. Like we said, Origins, terrible. The Wolverine was better, but like it was like
it's like the mid is here.
Like if the bar is here,
yeah, like,
you know, the Wolverine was right there. It was,
you're actually giving it that much credit. Okay.
I wanted to be on camera. That's why. Yeah, it would be a lot lower if it wasn't for the camera. But yeah, dude. I mean, like again, it's like yay, my favorite superhero's coming back. But it's like, dude, Fox has proven 2 times now that they don't know how to do this guy right. Like they just don't. And it sucks for Hugh Jackman, man. He's a good actor and he's done so good as Wolverine. I really do like him.
He fits the role really well.
Even though he's a little tall for Wolverine, but like regardless, and you know, like it's like if I had to pick one guy to replace him, it would definitely be Tom Hardy. And like my dream scenario is that the Wolverine is the last movie, then it gets rebooted, Marvel takes it over, cast Tom Hardy.
Yeah. I'm like up in the air with that. I don't know. I think maybe someone, I don't know. I think it's really up in the air for me.
Yeah.
Like,
and speaking of good actors, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the greatest man on the planet, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is officially the highest paid actor in the world, son. Do you smell it, Bo? Do you smell it?
He's not that great.
You son of a bitch! So, moving on, like we were talking, you know, again, I want to see this new Wolverine movie be great, but I don't even know. I know you said there was rumored Omega Red as the bad guy.
Well, not rumored. I mean, it just kind of brought up the question of, like, who's going to be the villain for Wolverine 3. Omega Red is obviously one of his, you know, bigger name villains. There's Sabretooth, but that's already been done. We don't know if we
Yeah.
want to bring that back again. But I mean, Wolverine has an arsenal of villains, so it's
Yeah,
kinda
he's
like,
literally
who's
one of
gonna
those
be the
guys.
villain?
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's kind of been everywhere. So that's the cool thing
Exactly.
about him. So you can really put him anywhere. Again, another one of my dream scenarios for this movie was that they were gonna do some kind of Wolverine and Deadpool crossover.
That would be
But
awesome.
That was out the fucking window. So awesome. I know it's crazy because Hugh Jackman said he was down to do that.
Yeah,
but for
and I
whatever
really don't
reason-
see Ryan Reynolds
Yeah.
like denying that. Anything that's Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds is like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, it doesn't matter.
While we're on the subject of the X-Men and everything, Gambit lost their director. I forgot his name, but we will put it somewhere around here. And yeah, so this dude quit the Gambit movie and then jumped over to DC, and he's doing the the Justice League Dark movie. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, where's the loyalty, man?
I don't know. It's not real. That's why we have trust issues, man. I swear to God. But yeah, so I mean, I thought that was a little cool food for thought. That Justice League Dark movie. I like the thing with DC, man, is that I want their movies to be good so bad that I'm just always optimistic. You know what I mean? So like when I heard the news that this was coming out, I was just like, yeah, sweet. All right, let's go. I never really dove too much into the Justice League Dark. I know Constantine's in it.
All right, then I'm sold.
All right, sold.
I'm
Both
good.
sold.
Constantine,
Bro,
I'm
yeah,
good.
for anyone,
I'm good.
yeah, okay, so anybody wondering, both sold. I know Deadman's in there. Swamp Thing is another one.
That could be interesting.
Etrigan the Demon, he's in there too. But yeah, man, I don't know. Again, like super hopeful. Hope it's great. Hope DC really writes the course with these next few movies, man. But let's see, man. We gotta wait to find out. In other DC news, The Flash has a rumored villain, or should I say villains?
Villain.
The Rogues are the rumored villains for the Flash movie, which I think is fucking genius,
That
dude.
would be awesome.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know who the Rogues is, that's a group of bad guys in Central City, kind of like a little crime group. Pretty sweet. Boomerang's one of them. Captain Cole's in there too, I believe. Mirror Master, I think, is one of them too.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Mirror Master.
I know
would
Mirror
be
Master's
awesome.
gonna be in the show coming up, so that's gonna
That's
be sick.
even
Yeah,
better.
that's gonna be sick.
When does season 3 come out? Do you know?
Next month or the month after.
All right, it's gonna be
We'll
awesome.
put the date somewhere.
Somewhere
we'll put the
around
date.
there, yeah.
In one of these places. You know what? Well, let's make it hard for Paige. Pause. We're gonna put the date right here. Right there is where we're gonna put the date. All right, sweet. So yeah, I mean the Rogues, and here's why I really dig this, man, is because like I don't like it when comic book movies give you their big bad guy right off the jump. Like imagine if like for the Marvel movies, the first Avengers movie was with Thanos. Like you can only go down from there. So I was really nervous. Yeah, exactly. So I was really nervous that like the first Flash villain was gonna be Reverse Flash, and I'm like, dude, seriously, you're gonna give us that right away? Now I got nothing to look forward to. So the fact that it's the Rogues, it's like they're still well known in that universe, but they're not so big and bad like Reverse Flash. So you can still build up to that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was honestly.
No, and even that, like, what is it? Reverse Flash was season 1, then Zoom was season 2, which was actually really good. If you guys have not watched it, watch it. It's a really good show, actually.
Yeah, I know. Me and Bo were both on
Bo and I.
Flash. Whatever. We were both on Flash and Arrow for a long time.
Yeah.
Arrow kind of lost us after season 2. Flash though, man.
No, Flash has been going strong. Like, that's the one show where, like, yo, it's Tuesday. Let's
Yeah,
get
exactly. It's
Flash.
Tuesday. Flash. Let's go. Yeah.
And then on Wednesdays, it's like, Arrow.
Yeah.
Let's go get
That about covers it. All right. So once again, Miziev baby, Manny Torres all day. Follow me right here, Mises91.
See, the way I see it is that his name is so long, I don't need the extra name. So it's just Bo for me, so.
Bo. And we will see you guys next time. Holla at you boys.
Deuces.